Welcome to another episode of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Wednesday, March 4th, 2015. Let's get to it. It looks like Heather Grace is planning to spoil someone's victory party, because Grace released a new photo earlier this week showing off a supremely impressive looking back double bicep pose, just days away from making a big splash on stage at the Arnold Classic. Grace appears to be improving by the day under the wizardry of RX Muscle's very own Shelby Starnes, and appears to be picking right back up where she left off last year when she narrowly missed out on taking the crown at the Phoenix Europa Pro. With her combination of razor-sharp conditioning and continually evolving muscle, Grace is going to make things very interesting for the judges come this weekend. Heather Grace isn't the only women's physique athlete headed into Columbus with thoughts of an upset racing through their mind. Dana Lynn Bailey appears to be right on track to bring her many talents to the stage as she prepares for an epic showdown with the current queen of physique, Juliana Malacarne. Bailey appears to be as sharp as ever, just days away from heading into what's shaping up to be the most anticipated contest in the brief history of women's physique. With a win, Bailey reestablishes herself as the preeminent power in the sport, but with a loss, she might find herself in the unenviable Kai Green runner-up position. Is she an extraordinary talent? Absolutely. But will she be able to overcome the genetic gifts of Malacarne? Stay tuned. Despite the fact that he finished last season with a victory and a top 10 Olympia finish to his credit, the sting of disappointment is still resonating with former men's physique Olympia champ Mark Anthony. Over the weekend, a video was released by the one true guru, George Farah, that shows Anthony attacking his chest with Jedi-like focus, etching in the final details to what he hopes will be a look good enough to capture the spotlight in a historic moment for men's physique. Perhaps the sting from last year's Olympia placing, combined with his newfound appetite for redemption, will be enough to propel Anthony back to the top of the proverbial men's physique mountain. Aaron Clark has released the final installment of his Road to the Arnold series. In the video, we see last year's Arnold 212 third place finisher power through a tough chest workout, despite being clearly depleted and suffering a bit of fatigue as he struggles to battle through these last will-breaking days of contest prep. Judging by his spot-on conditioning, Clark's name is certain to be in the mix once again to battle it out for a top 3 contention. But with names like Raymond, Correa, Dixon, and Yamaguchi in the lineup, Clark clearly has his work cut out for him. Lately, it seems that people just can't help from becoming internet philosophers, amateur psychologists, and self-indulgent motivational speakers on all social media platforms. But the truth is, while their self-indulgent selfies and unsolicited advice might make them feel better about themselves, it does very little to truly motivate the masses. But there is one person who's more motivating than the entire selfie population at large: Chris Dim. After a nearly fatal aortic dissection nearly ended his bodybuilding career several years ago, Dim was paralyzed from the waist down during a subsequent surgery. And despite being given less than a 2% chance to ever walk again, Dim looks to be well on his way to defying the odds, getting stronger by the day and meeting each new sunrise with a smile. Muscle in the Morning would like to congratulate Chris on his incredibly motivating progress, and we'd like to thank him for showing the bodybuilding and fitness world what the true definition of inspiration really is. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.